if, as you have said, I have no reason to doubt you, but if that's one of the major reasons why the National Assembly would not be up and running, then one would expect that they will even be more afraid of a national dialogue, because some people might even recommend that we phase out the National Assembly, as it were, and have a unicameral system of government, or we have something even different from all of that. Some people might even suggest, as some have said in many instances, that if we have a dialogue, that we'll have regional governments and we'll phase out state governors and whatever you. So one would expect that they'll be afraid. So what is the way out? What's the way around all these blockades that political players will put in the way of a national dialogue? Because it has become apparent that we need one now.
Well, yeah, it's quite clear. We only need, currently, I know there are a lot of meetings going on. One way or the other, at a point, we will push the president to accept that there has to be a national dialogue, a form of sovereign national conference, to look at the issues. It's not about splitting Nigeria. Nobody wants to split the country into so many. No, it's just about agreeing the terms, the basis of our coexistence as a nation. That is what we want to look at. Because if we don't move, and I guess it has to involve all the ethnic nationalities, civil society groups, even National Assembly is a stakeholder in such a conference, so that at the end of the day, we all can sit down harmoniously, negotiate some of this relationship. For instance, if you look at the way things are going currently, just recently, Ogun State was being stopped from repairing federal roads. In the country, how could that be right? The federal government is not fixing the roads. The current governor, Ibukule Amosun's government, wants to fix the road, and they are being told that they are federal roads by the agency responsible, FEMA. Now, as far as the governor is concerned, there are no federal citizens in Ogun State. They are Ogun State citizens, so the roads must be done. So if you don't look at some of these issues,
that are dying
on the roads. And how is it that we have created a country where even a state governor cannot repair the roads with his own resources? So these are some of the anomalies that need to be looked at, and we can only do that. This National Assembly cannot do it because we know quite a lot of them who are there are just representing their pocket. They have forgotten about us. So we have gotten to a situation where we need to build a new social movement, something bigger than Save Nigerian Group, which will also include NLC. And I know that there are discussions going on how to get this to happen. Secondly, we will soon have a shadow government in this country, a shadow cabinet. It's not an attempt to challenge.
Wouldn't that be tantamount to insurrection?
No, it won't, because it's not an attempt to challenge the legitimacy of those elected or the constitution of the country. No, it's just to let people, to pull out to let people see what could be done better. For instance, when we are assessing 100 days, if you talk about roads, for instance, you will have somebody who will say, look, with this kind of resources, which has been voted, for that period, you should have done this and this and this, and this is what you have done. It's just to provide another basis for evaluation.
That will be kind of constructive engagement.
With precisely, so that there's another basis for evaluating what they are doing. It's not an attempt to challenge their legitimacy. It's an attempt to let people know that they are not spending the money, on improving the lots of the people.